Hello, this is Pamela, and this is my final project presentation. Oftentimes, first ladies in Ghana play an unofficial role to support their husbands, who are often the president of the country. However, their efforts are relegated to the background because their role is not considered official. As such, my study focuses on the influential role of the current First Lady of Ghana, Rebecca Akufo-Addo, in advancing health initiatives in the country through her unofficial office and using social media, particularly Facebook. My research questions are two, and the first one is what strategies that in her health campaign on Facebook. Research question two, which types of health conditions does her campaign focus on? To answer these questions, I use in vivo software encoded for the major themes. Now, to start with, I created the project by clicking on New Project and naming it Health Campaigns on Social Media. Named it Health Campaigns on Social Media. I kept all my documents under health literature. So as you can see, these are all the documents that I have for analysis, and this contains PDF files that contributes to the literature review, and then it contains my data that I coded. All the data that I coded is here. This is a bit slow. So yeah, all the data that I coded is here. So after literature, I also uploaded photos from her social media posts as well, which is under photos. So these are the photos that I uploaded, and I'll open one of them shortly to see the photo that I uploaded. I also try to label the photos depicting the particular health event. And then next are my codes, which I got from the mind map that I created. So I'll show you the codes that I created for this analysis. So these are my codes: advocacy, awareness creation, Facebook, and health. And I got these codes from the mind map that I created. So I'll show you how quickly how my mind map looks like. These are the codes that my map helped me to generate. And then next, what I did was I created my memos. So the memos has all the required memos for this assignment, and I'm going to show you that. So I have the project logs, which includes all the things that I working on this project. So the logs each time what I do. So this is it. As you can see, I also have the health memo, and then the analytic memo, which includes the analysis that I did and all the findings that I came up with. So all right, so I'll move on to the annotations that I created. I created 3 annotations for this. Yeah, so I created 3 annotations, and I would show you one of them. So these are usually things that I was not so sure about while I was working on this project. So for example, the first annotation where I highlighted this red part has to do with Rebecca Ekufuado building a cancer center for children in Ghana. So I was skeptical as to whether to code this under awareness creation or advocacy, or to generate a totally new code, which is like building infrastructures for health. I wasn't sure about that, so I annotated that, including these two other annotations. So now I'll move on to the findings, and I'll go to the coding metrics before going to the analysis of the findings. So I'll move on to my coding metrics. So I'll move on to the coding metrics. Yeah, to help me analyze for this study briefly. Forgive me if I'm being a bit slow. It's the laptop and then the software is very heavy and it's making me slow. So yeah, so this is the coding metrics, which details the codes under each of the categories that I saw. To explain this, I'll do that in the findings. I'll do that in the findings, which is in the memo, to help me explain this matrix. All right, so in conclusion, this is the findings for my research. And again, the focus on the influential role of the First Lady of Ghana, Rebecca Ekufuado, in advancing health initiatives on Facebook. To answer the research questions below, which the first one is, what strategies does Rebecca Ekufuado employ in her Facebook campaign? Findings reveal that Mrs. Ekufuado often texts in her Facebook posts with emotional undertones that create awareness and advocates for several prevalent health conditions in Ghana. The study recorded 8 advocacy-related posts and 10 awareness creation posts out of the 20 posts utilized in this study, which were all called from her official Facebook account. To answer research question 2, which types of health conditions does her campaign focus on? My findings revealed that several of her Facebook posts on health primarily focus on the following health conditions: cancer, malaria, and maternal complications. Although there were mentions of other health conditions such as HIV, among others, the aforementioned conditions were mostly recorded. In conclusion, as depicted in the external literature reviewed for this study, it is common for first ladies in Africa to assume roles as unofficial ambassadors of health, and usually their goal is to augment governmental efforts to ensure a healthy populace. However, the specific area of health interventions varies from first lady to first lady, depending on the literature that I reviewed, and also depending on the health needs of the specific or of their respective countries. Thank you.